Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya and today's video finally is my reveal of my two new to me and latest Chanel pieces. Now you may remember in September, October last year, maybe November, I revealed to you my first ever Chanel bag. I since then bought two others. I can understand when people say that once a Chanel bug bites, it's hard to resist. I get that. And once you've popped that cherry and you've spent that higher amount, whatever it happens to be for you, then anything under that you think it's doable. You know, I've mentioned this before, but anyway, I'm going to share with you these two pieces. So the first piece is a very vintage piece, and this was purchased from the Japanese eBay seller. I'll have the name written here for you. And this is the Chanel new travel line Hobo. Now this is very reminiscent of the Prada re-edition, whatever it is. I don't know all the details about the Pradas, but anyway, you know, the jeweled one that a lot of people have here on YouTube, or the simple plain nylon one, just the one that comes with the short strap. Very much a shoulder bag, very much a nod to the 90s and the 90s shoulder bags. Makes me wish I'd kept them all and not gotten rid of them. But anyway, I really wanted to try this out, and I just didn't want to do the Prada. So this is the Chanel new travel line. They have a variety of styles in this particular line, and they have a limited number of colors. There's this beige, and I know that a lot of people would find this beige quite boring, but I wasn't really drawn to the pink. They had a pink and white one with the pink leather. I think there's like a yellow version, if I'm not mistaken, and then there's also like a black and white or charcoal version. I found a lot of these on eBay, of course. Fashionphile has a few. Any of those sort of pre-loved websites might have some of these, and of course the conditions vary a lot. I've seen many of these in horrible condition going for relatively high prices, but not high for Chanel so much, but certainly still high. I was lucky when I came across this one, and I watched this one for a couple of weeks, and then finally I contacted the seller and I asked if he would consider a small discount, and he agreed. So he then forwarded the post to me, or the listing, with a new price, and I grabbed it. So this, if you're interested, I will tell you now, cost me in total 750 Australian dollars, and that's because I had to pay like a $30 exchange rate, you know, conversion fee thing initially through PayPal and then through my bank. PayPal's was actually a little bit higher, and so I decided to go directly through my account because it was just a tad less for some reason. I don't know. I think with the Japanese eBay sellers, depending on how they're set up on their end, sometimes you do have to pay the conversion fee through PayPal, or you know, however you pay, or sometimes you don't. And for the most part, I've not paid that additional conversion fee on top. So this one came as a bit of a surprise, but still in the end, $750 for a Chanel bag in this condition was pretty good. So let me share it with you. It comes with the short handle like this. This handle is all leather, and it's a little bit wonky because obviously the way it's been stored and everything. I'm trying to store it like this, to be honest, so it sort of like reshapes. It's just going to need a little bit more coaxing. And it's got this squared off hardware. You could describe it as a champagne gold. You've got the Chanel debossed, apparently. It's not embossed, it's debossed. So into the metal there like that. And it has glazing along the edge of the strap like that. And that's the other side. It's been folded over and stitched here on each end, and the hardware is the same on each end. The zipper through the middle here like that. The zip itself, the teeth are metal. The zipper pull has Chanel on one side and the little CC on the other, and as you can see, it's like this brushed metal finish. And for a bag of this age, which is in the 90s, there's no scratches on this hardware. It's actually like amazing. It's amazing. Anyway, so the actual body of the bag is a lovely jacquard print. It's fabric, it's not coated fabric or anything like that. It has the same colored piping all the way around, so got it along the two top sides there like that on either side of the zipper, and then it snakes around the bag all the way around. The piping is in excellent condition. like that. Obviously, as you can see, it's a soft bag. It has very little to no structure. Well, I mean, it's got structure in terms of shape, but it's squishy. Inside the bag, there's just some bubble wrap, and that's how it came to me. I did not receive an authenticity card. I did not receive a box nor a dust bag. So I'm hoping to buy a separate vintage 90s dust bag that goes with it, and I will have this authenticated by a proper authenticator so that I have the actual certificate if ever I want to resell it. The inside of the bag is just one cavity like that. It's going to be hard to show because of this strap, and it is all a satin fabric, and it pops out. As you can see, inside there is one pocket, and it has Chanel in the same beige leather, made in Italy. It has the one zippered pocket there inside. The zipper pull is the same metal as the outside, the same with the CC and the Chanel written on one side, but the actual teeth of the zip itself is plastic. Well, the zipper is plastic. The zipper, I don't know. And the serial number on this piece is stuck onto a piece of fabric, and it is a 79. A piece of leather, and it is a 79 series. So this bag is an interesting style. It is very much a nod to the 90s shoulder bags. I was a little bit worried when I bought it and wondering whether it would fit, because I don't have a small upper body and my arms are carrying extra weight, so I don't have small arms, but it does fit over my shoulder with some room to spare. I was concerned about perspiration and so on, but it will be fine. Of course, if you put a lot of things in the bag, and you could fit a lot in here, it will jut out a little bit more, perhaps like that. But you know, I don't carry a lot, so it's not going to be too much of a problem for me. And if it ends up becoming a problem where it drives me crazy to have a little shoulder bag like this, well, then I'll just sell it on. But I chose this one in particular because I didn't want the baby pink. I'm not a baby pink person, and I didn't want the black because, or the black and bit of charcoal, black and white, grey looking one, because I have a lot of black already. So I just wanted to go for something like this that has like an eternal feel to it, and I think the color lends that to it. And it is in excellent condition for what I paid, and considering all the others that are on the market in this style, it's in excellent condition. It truly is. The fabric does not seem to be pulled in any way. There are no major stains. I will of course give it a clean with just a white face towel and warm water. Let it completely dry. I'll clean the inside as well, and then I will Scotch guard it, you know, protect it. But that's one of my newest, latest Chanels. Let me know what you think of this. Would you buy something like this? Then the next item was considerably more expensive than that one, and this was purchased from an Australian Instagrammer, reseller, similar to the Purse Affair, similar to Timeless Vogue. They're called Chloe&Eddie, and they're on Instagram. They also do have a website, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember, but I purchased this via Instagram and via direct message with them. I had to pay directly from my account. They didn't accept PayPal or anything like that, and of course there are no returns because a lot of these resellers operate that way. But they were based at Chadstone Shopping Centre, so I'll link above and below the video, one of my Vlogmas videos where I did go to Chadstone, and I popped into Louis Vuitton as well, and I was looking at their Neverfull PM because I've always wanted that bag. But anyway, this is my newest, or my next Chanel. It comes in the black box. There is a scratch across here, so that came already like that. You know, there are a few little superficial marks on the box. The box itself is in relatively good condition. It's not too damaged. Like, it's got marks like this on it, but oh well, it's a box. Anyway, opening it up, we have naturally the lid, and inside there is the item. There was the ribbon, but I don't think this is the actual ribbon because it would only really go around once, and even then only just. I don't think this is the actual ribbon that did the full loop around the box, but you know, it's nice to still have some ribbon. And then there's tissue paper, and there is also here the authenticity card with the number. So that's a 26 series, and this is the little booklet that comes with it. This does not have the original receipt. However, it does come with the entropy certificate, so that goes there. And it did have the original Chanel tissue paper at the bottom. There's no camellia, and it did come with the Chanel bag, the Chanel paper bag. This is the item. Can you tell from the shape? I did sneak peek it in my Instagram reel, and inside is a beautiful ivory gold hardware Chevron, because Chevron is my favorite wok. So that's what it looks like that, like that, like that, and like that. The hardware is shiny, quite sort of mirror-like, and the inside is in exquisite condition. Now what I've done is I've put this foam thing here because there is some impression from the zip that always happens with woks. I don't understand why, you know, some people don't put something here to just prevent that, but whatever. So that's it. I've just put that. You know how you get some of this stuffing sometimes in shoe boxes and so on. The chain is truly beautiful because it is the Mademoiselle chain, and very much the reissue chain, which is this one here, which truly is like jewelry. And the beauty of this chain is that although it looks chunky here like this, side on is actually quite flat, so it won't press too much on your shoulder. Of course, it's going to leave some impression and some marks if you wear this all day, and if you stack this or fill this up with a lot of things which make it heavy, it will press in. That's the nature of the beast. Inside is your traditional wok layout, so it's all this beautiful cream leather here. Then we have the sort of a darker cream fabric inside. Yes, on this side, on the back wall, down the sides, but on the front section here, it's leather and it says made in Italy, and this is actually a little slip pocket in there, and it's fabric inside. And then we have the zip, the gold hardware, and your normal zippered section. The zipper pull is just a piece of leather, it's not a metal zipper pull. And then also, those of you who are familiar with woks would know there's another little pocket just in there. So this would be the reissue style wok. It's got the you know, the Mademoiselle lock. It's gorgeous. I love this so much. So beautiful. Now, oh, and it's got the back Mona Lisa pocket too. I forgot to mention that. And look at how it all lines up beautifully. Now, of course, color transfer. Of course, you're all thinking, oh my God, she's gone for a cream ivory colored wok. I know, but it's beautiful. And I wanted something like this for my evening bags because I've got enough in the darker colors. I wanted something just that little bit lighter. So that's what it looks like. It is quite long because it reaches down to my hip, but if you wear a crossbody, it's not a problem. Of course, you could always double it up and have it shorter so that you just fold it over underneath, and then it becomes like a little shoulder evening bag like that. And I love it. The leather is beautiful. It's very much, I like the reissue. I love that distressed crinkled look, and I love Chevron overall, and it's beautiful. Now what I'm going to do is I will buy one of those base shapers to put inside so that it does in fact fold out, and once it's got that shaper in there, then you can put just that little bit more in there, and hopefully you can close it without stretching it too much. Look, I don't baby my bags, but I do look after them, so I'm hoping to get more use out of this. I've deliberately not used it yet because I've wanted to show you, and I also haven't really been anywhere that needed me to wear this particular piece. These are my two latest, oh, the same color. I didn't even jerry. These are my two latest Chanel pieces. Let me know what you think of these. Let me know if you would like to see a what fits in either of these. There are gazillions of what fits in my wok videos already on YouTube. I don't want to bore you by giving you what you've probably already seen, or even know if you own your own wok. But if you're interested in this one here and how I style it and what fits in it and all that sort of thing, let me know. I'm interested in doing more styling videos. I used to do those when I was Luxtopia. Some of you may not know, but I used to have another channel, and I used to do styling videos and a lot more outfit of the day videos back then. But I've just like sort of pulled back a little bit on those only because of my job and having to be very careful about that. But if you're interested in seeing anything more about this one and anything else, by all means, please keep the requests coming. I do write everything down. It's just a matter of getting to do them. So thank you so much for your support, and to my new subscribers. I look forward to reading your comments as always. So take care, everybody. God bless, and I'll see you next time.